Is it time to reveal your real magic and become seen, known, and valued? So, hi, and welcome to today's Visionary Voices deep dive on calling in the ones. So, if we haven't met before, if you're new to the community, welcome. Hi, I'm Rena Aiken, and I am a deep dive visibility mindset mentor, but it's not really, it's deeper than mindset. Visibility goes beyond that. And I support soulful, visionary leaders, business owners, creatives to unfreeze their visibility blocks and step into the next level of aligned visibility. So that's what we are about, and welcome to our session today. And I'd love to, if you're here with me live, just type in a comment so I can see you, say hello. If you're watching the replay, put in replay. I love to hear from you. And I'd love to just, give you an introduction to what we're going to be doing today, and see what you relate to this, because this topic of calling in the ones, this is about becoming magnetic to your people, the people who you are here to serve, and really opening up energetically to those who are ready to receive your gifts. So there's a two-way openness here, and this is about energetic openness, because the energy never lies. It's so easy to be doing all of the things to attract people, to be posting, to be doing this, to be going live. So hi, Christine. Nice to see you here. And yet to be energetically not available, or actually actively repelling your people without even knowing it. And this can be very confusing for a lot of people. It's like, I'm doing all of the things and yet nobody is commenting, is liking, there's not much of a buzz going on. So if you can relate to that, just let me know what your experience of this is. And you may even notice this in small things, like, you put out a post one day and it gets a lot of attention because, you're actually energetically open to that connection, that magnetic connection. And there's another day you put it out and you're a bit flat and you're like, oh, do I have to do this? But I'll just do it anyway. And it's like hardly anyone sees it. You get 2 likes or whatever. So I'd love to hear your experience about that. What's your experience of being magnetic, or actually kind of going, actually, I'm not available, or I'm energetically repelling? I'd love to hear from you on that. Let me just see if I can. Yes. So yeah, actually, I'm not seeing the live. So yeah, hopefully I will continue to see your comments as well, but Facebook's not showing me your comments at the moment. Sorry about that. So what we're going to be doing in this session is kind of discovering what is full spectrum visibility and how you can cultivate it, understanding what it is that we do to energetically repel or magnetically attract our people, and learn how you can activate your radiance to transform how you show up. So, why does this matter? There's, a client of mine recently who came to me, and this was somebody who had been literally spending thousands on Facebook ads and doing webinars every month and working with a really brilliant marketing coach to get her coaching business off the ground. And in a year, she had attracted 3 clients, spending thousands, working, doing all of the things, doing everything right, 3 clients. There was something going on there. And there's others I know, who've done this, who've invested the thousands, who've done the work, who've done all the things, and their community, their reach, it hasn't grown. And, and if it has, they're not getting the traction and the results. And I did a session with this client, and we worked with the poem. It was a poetry alchemy magic session, and she really got present too with the poem that I selected for her and that she'd chosen. She really got present to this invitation to surrender, to open to receiving, to allowing her whole self to be fully expressed rather than the kind of tunnel vision, do. And what she saw is that when she energetically let go of the push and the struggle and allowed her own kindness towards herself, which was absolutely her genius with other people. You know, she was amazing in how she showed up as a coach. And when she allowed that kindness towards herself and dropped into being, she was able to receive all of what life was giving her without it having to look a certain way. And she really felt held in the beauty of life and was able to open up to receive the support of the universe, and felt like she had an image of an eagle being, you know, floating on the wind like an eagle. And energetically, it completely shifted how she was showing up and what she was available for. And that's kind of what full spectrum visibility is. It's connection to yourself, connection to source, to a greater power, and then from there, the connection to others. So I'd love to, you know, hear your own experience about this. But when you are deeply connected to yourself, to your own needs, not pushing past that to what other people need, when you are able to feel held by source, to feel held by your greatest self, you know, the part of you who is happy to show up and shine and has got your heart wide open and is plugged into your soul, then, you know, you really feel safe to open your heart, to share with people authentically. They can feel you. You know, it's not like you're putting on this front. They can feel you because you're plugged in and you're safe to open, and you are not afraid. You know, you can magnetize your perfect people, and also know that because you're, you know, plugged in, that you're not going to attract in the wrong people for you as well. So I'd love to share a poem with you that's a beautiful one for really activating your radiance, and it's called Her Radiance Everywhere by Morgan Farley. Red rocks, round moon, come be my witnesses. Tonight I marry myself. Here in this silence where 3 deer stood still for me, I join one hand to the other in simple love. As I place the ring on my finger, moon says, marry your own fullness. Rocks say, only that endures. No witnesses but these. No family in rented formal clothes. Midnight, the moon, burgeoning with light, spilling her radiance everywhere. I come home to myself here, prodigal, refugee, lost child. Oh, I am the one I have been waiting for with such patient longing. This bride cannot be bought at any price. Her hand is given into the keeping of her own tender heart. Her hand is given into the keeping of her own steadfast heart. So it's Her Radiance Everywhere by Morgan Farley. And I really love these words about coming home to ourselves. And that's what the full spectrum visibility is. It's about, I am placing the ring on my finger. I am marrying my own fullness. And it's just that, that sense of when we really show up for ourselves and in that sacredness, it's like, I am showing up, I am committing to being here for myself, to supporting myself, to loving myself. And in this beautiful space where the moon and the deer and the rocks are the witnesses, you're held in this beautiful energy of life, coming home to ourselves, our prodigal, refugee, lost children, which, we all have those parts of us and we all get disconnected and reconnect. But when we really own this, that I'm the one I've been waiting for, and stand in what I call standing in our own spotlight, which is standing in our own radiance, from that place, it really becomes safe to show up and to call in our people. And in the last magnetic presence course that I run, there was one of the participants who was working with this very poem, and it really shifted her from feeling a little bit stiff and frozen and do I have to around visibility. When she embodied this, she showed up with radiance, and within a few weeks of working with this poem, she was doing a sales event and she reported back that she was just so relaxed. She could feel that she was radiant and shining and just letting herself, be herself and attracting in her people, and selling her stuff. And, and since then she's been sharing so much more freely, much more personal stuff, really opening up to let herself be seen, because she was anchored in to herself. She was anchored in to that field, and was just very able to share herself with others and becoming so magnetic. And she was really amazed at how the poem was actually working with her, even when she wasn't actively, consciously working with it. It was just kind of infusing itself into her. And so this is, one of the ways that we can become magnetic. And in terms of, what we do to energetically repel our people, there's another client that I work with who, again, had spent, over £20,000 on a program that promised great success, was doing all the things, was doing her weekly lives and 3 posts a week, but her reach was just not growing. Her groups, her list was just not growing. And when we got down underneath, she actually didn't feel safe to let more people in to her world. And underneath that, there was some old wounds from bullying, from not feeling safe to shine. And actually, she was actually kind of going, I'm not available. I don't feel safe to open up to other people, even though I've been putting massive investment, massive energy in doing all the things. It just wasn't happening. And with her, as we cleared the blocks, went down and cleared a lot of the old trauma and blocks that were there, she felt safe to open up and invite new people in, and it really shifted, and she began to enjoy it more as well, and just open up to receive those people in. So I'd love to hear from you, what's up for you around this topic. I'm going to see if I can get you on my phone because my computer's not showing me your comments. Great, Christine is here watching and Chantal is here watching. Thank you, nice to see you. So, okay, so I just wanted to share with you, let me know if you've got any questions and I will come back in and answer those. And just wanted to share with you about, if you want to go even deeper into this topic, we've got the Poetry Breakthrough Experience, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, starting Monday the 11th of October. And I'm going to go even deeper into the key stages that create a visibility breakthrough. So day one, it'll be, your visibility your way. And this is uncovering the common visibility trap that catches out so many transformational leaders. So you can really connect to your soul knowing to identify your next steps. And then day two will be activating your visibility superpower. So that's some of the things I've just been talking about. So identifying the habits of hiding and how they actually operate on an energetic level, and how embodying a poem, as I've just been shared, magically transforms visibility blocks on multiple levels. Day three, we're going to be going into visibility is not a mindset issue. It's much more multidimensional than just mindset. So it's understanding the deep ancient roots of visibility blocks and experiencing how you can shift those, and also how, what I found with poetry is that it almost kind of shifts us into another realm where we can show up, and it can hold a safe space for both our wounds and our wisdom to unfold. It's really, really powerful. So sometimes we go in and we have to clear all those blocks, and sometimes we can just shift our energy into another vibration. So we'll be exploring both of those things. Day four is all about finding your visibility rhythm, and because transformation's not done until we're consistently showing up in new ways, whatever that consistency looks like for you. So, this is about, shifting the energy that you need to fully embody your new story. And then day five is about igniting unstoppable visibility. So this is about boosting your commitment and navigating the resistance that comes up as we step up to be seen, known, and valued at the next level. There's always new level, old devils. So I'll share the link to join is at reenachakin.com/PBE for the Poetry Breakthrough Experience, PBE. And we'll be going live here in this group. But if you want to hop in for live coaching, you need to register there as well. And I look forward to seeing you there. So yeah, and if you know anyone who would love this training, share the magic, share the challenge link with others and invite them to come along, because the more the merrier. So I hope to see you there, and I hope to see who else wants to join us. Okay, thank you. Bye for now.